That's been our baseline the whole time. We're not looking to beat stock performance. That's easy. We're going to beat GT4 performance of the motorsport part that's $8,500, something like that, with our MagnaFlow BWHQ part. Hey, it's James. We're back at BWHQ in our Virginia headquarters from the MagnaFlow tour in California. And this car, the GTMore, has been our test bed for this exhaust and really this whole GTMore project. Phil Wers, sales manager, operations manager here, critical in this part. So, you've kind of done all the legwork, and I've talked about it a little bit, but I'm hoping I can peel some knowledge from you on kind of what we've done here. So starting from the back of this thing, we've got quad tips, same as the GT4 car, which was, we looked at this on a stock car in California, but we're comparing it to a GT4 while we're here. And that's been our baseline the whole time. We're not looking to beat stock performance. That's easy. We're going to beat GT4 performance of the motorsport part that's $8,500, something like that, with our MagnaFlow BWHQ part.
$11,000.
$11,000 for the motorsport piece. So we've got quad tip, same as the GT4, kinda, but they're bigger.
Bigger than the GT4. We looked at doing a 4-inch single big slant cut, but it just didn't fit the back of the car very well. Ended up going with these quad tip, black chrome, look pretty mean and tough. So
it's gonna look super nice, and it's gonna look great over time. And like I said, they're actually bigger than the GT4 tips because, again, it's not about being better than a stock exhaust. It's about being better than that motorsport piece and supporting the flow of what a 900,000 horsepower car is going to put through these tips. Because the performance is the critical piece to us. I mean, it does look great, but the performance is what matters. That's what sells parts for us, and that's what our customers want, the best part. So in-house test bed, the GTMore project, we've done.
Yeah, we went through various versions of this, starting with the baseline of the GT4 system. Dyno tested, went through some, went through that, tried an X-pipe version on this, tried an H-pipe version, different locations, really to try to make sure we maximize as much power, torque as possible. Ended up with an H-pipe on this car. We actually thought an X-pipe would make the more power, make more power and torque, but the H-pipe ended up making like 20 plus foot-pounds more than anything else, and that's what landed on this.
And that's a huge gain, not only on this car with the big power, but part of our testing was pulling in that GT4 car, and this car on the GT4 exhaust with those things don't have tremendous output. It's a little bit limited because it's series based, but it's just a more efficient piece, as evidenced by the dyno work on the GT4, where it made that same additional 20 foot-pounds.
Yep.
It just makes power on these cars. So also, of course, as we saw from the MagnaFlow facility, made in the USA, 304 stainless, so it's gonna look super nice, stay nice. It's lighter weight.
Yeah, lighter. The stock system, full system, is about 70 pounds. The GT4 system is 58 pounds, so there's a little bit of weight there. And then we knocked even more off of that at about 53 pounds for the full race package.
So lighter weight than the GT4 motorsport parts. About 25% the cost of the motorsport parts. Like that's not 25% less. That is 25% of the total price. So this thing is a super premium piece, wildly cost effective. It's loud, right?
It screams. It definitely screams.
So it's, no holds barred. This thing is wide open, and if that's what you're looking for, this thing supports all the flow of your engine mods, and it makes some noise. And like we talked about in California, this thing is modular, so it has the rear section if you've got a street car, tagged, licensed, insured, all that stuff, and you got to be EPA legal, which is the deal these days. We do for purely track cars. If you're only going to have this car on the racetrack, if it's never going to see the street, we do have the front section. But the cool part is that most of the performance is actually from that back section. That's where the H-pipe lives. And so for street guys, you don't have to remove your cats to make power these days. We've worked tirelessly with MagnaFlow, so many revisions on this thing back and forth. You don't have to pull your cats to make big power, support big power on these cars. So the back section, still tremendous upgrade for street car, performance car, a car that is on the street.
Absolutely.